Because the reviews were making my profile way, way, way too long. It was horribly long. And so it was either here or Facebook, and YouTube just sounded better.
So we're trying to make them 10 or 11 minutes long, give or take. 11 just for the enjoyment of it being 11. And we're recording on our iPad, so be patient with us because the sound quality isn't exactly the best.
Not great.
Not really, no. So we'll start with the most recent episode, and then we'll go back and cover all the rest from there.
And here goes nothing.
We'll start with whatever.
I'm going to start with what I noticed. I'm going to point out that this is a mishmash of, like, a bunch of other episodes. The Gwevin, okay, overall it was just so much, like, Too Hot to Handle. The Gwevin, Too Hot to Handle. And then the Trail from Tomb thing reminded me of Paradox a little bit. And then...
And Wiffle was, like, Dark Star.
Winston.
No. Wiffle was, like, Dark Star. I swear to God, he was Dark Star.
Winston.
Wiffle was Dark Star. I wanted to stab him.
It's Winston.
I know what I said.
Okay, gonna move on. And then there's the point where Kevin couldn't be mind-controlled. It was reminding me of the part in Ghost Town where the minions of Ghost Freak, I don't know what they're called, couldn't control him.
I don't really remember that episode.
Well, you didn't really watch it, so...
That's true.
Yeah. And then, on to that topic, I had two theories why Kevin couldn't be controlled before they actually showed it. And I thought that his thoughts, because the Lacubra feeds on thoughts, were so twisted and so, like, dark that it was more like poison and food. Or I thought that since it feeds on the energy of meditating and praying and peaceful stuff, that Kevin's useless in the peaceful area since he just likes to hit stuff.
Yeah, he just likes to hit stuff. Like, that's what he does, and there is no peace that... I don't find any peacefulness in that. Like... Because the Lacubra feeds on the energy of peaceful things like praying and meditating and whatnot.
Well, it feeds on the energy of your thoughts at that point.
Like, Kevin has no peaceful thoughts. Like, there's nothing there, non-existent. And then another Too Hot to Handle reference. Sorry. Sorry. I like hiccuped. Another Too Hot to Handle reference when Gwen tries to talk things out before...
Because she was trying to, like, Kevin, let's not smash the door in first. Let's at least, like,
yeah, Kevin just wants to hit stuff first. And Gwen's more of the, let's talk this out.
And then the platform fell, like, in Too Hot to Handle. Because when Gwen dropped it, this time she actually dropped it because, you know, she's being mind-controlled. But in Too Hot to Handle, she dropped it because Kevin was being an idiot.
Again. And back to Wiffle. He was Dark Star in disguise.
Dark Star in disguise. You really hate him.
Yes, I did. And there's also that little thing of Dark Star Rising in there. Or all that glitters because of the zombie people.
Yeah.
Like, the zombie people are just creepy.
And then the Lacubra was very pretty. I liked the Lacubra a lot.
He was pretty. He was awesome. But he was, like, he had no mouth.
He was like a dog.
Was weird.
I liked him.
He was a mouthless dog. How weird is that? And, like, I'm just going to mention Sir Cyrus here for a second because I found this absolutely hilarious. Sir Cyrus, is he, like, a distant relative of Miley Cyrus? Maybe he's a Forever Nice Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Medieval pop sensation.
Medieval pop sensation, Hannah Montana. And then Gwen was being a little stupid in this episode. Definitely needs to watch who she talks to when Kevin's in the room. It's not a good idea to talk with other guys while Kevin's around. Let's just look at our track record. Dark Star? Okay, Ben has a worse track record, but Gwen...
Wiffle is a ripoff of Dark Star. That is my final word.
You hate him.
I hate him. And, like, the guys can actually be smart sometimes, contrary to popular belief.
Like when Ben and Kevin told Gwen to stay outside, she didn't listen. And the guys are right sometimes. Kevin less than Ben, but they do both have their moments. So, yeah, moments. And then,
Oh, I saw this. I literally, jumped out of my chair. I was like, the tinfoil hat came off of Gwen.
The one that Kevin made?
Yeah. After the, Lacubra was put into the dimensional prison thing.
Doohickey?
Yeah, doohickey. I don't know what happened there. Like, did it fade, or did the animators just get sloppy?
Usually it doesn't fade the way Kevin's armor works like that. I mean, what's that episode? Plumber's Helpers. Point back to that. He actually had to take the armor off the driver.
Yeah.
And then Brownie points to Kevin because, oh my God, the cookie. Well, hooray for you.
Now
go buy yourself a cookie.
But Whiffle calls them biscuits. I hate Whiffle. I hate him.
He's horrible.
I hate him.
What did George have to do with this episode at all? Anything? No. He was there.
I have no idea.
He was there. Walking to a dimensional prison at 3 a.m.
Okay, you get up out of your wheelchair at a nursing home, and you walk to some dimensional prison.
Stare at it.
Pause, and then just walk away.
What?
Like, he's stupid.
The only theory I can come up with is that he's the first Forever Knight. I mean, that was kind of implied in the episode, so just roll with it. The coin kind of,
The coin kind of was like, eh. So at this point, it sounds better than anything else I've heard so far.
Let's just say that's what they're setting up for us.
Right.
Hopefully there will be something important with him later. Then I loved the end when Kevin was watching when Gwen was watching Winston, and then Kevin was like, all right, he's cute. Gwen does not know how good she's got it with Kevin. If I had to pick Kevin, Winston had bad hair.
No, duh. Who wouldn't pick Kevin? Kevin's a sexy bad boy. I'm like, I shouldn't be saying that about a 17-year-old.
Okay.
All right. I'm also just going to like throw this out here. I had to laugh so hard at this. It's the middle of the night, and Ben's parents wake up and notice he's gone. What are they gonna think? Just gonna pause and glance at the gun on the wall from Grounded when they called Kevin a ruffian, and then say, "Oh, Ben's out fighting the aliens again. There's only a humongousaur chance that he might die. It's 3 a.m. I'm going back to bed."
Okay, and then I'm gonna point at
star.
I'm gonna poke the episode Fused for another reference. Ben is not a morning person. I love the car scene at the very beginning. And then the hero bar is kind of low.
I would like to investigate my bed too.
I would too at 3 a.m. And then, yeah, I love that. I mean, and then there's the nightmare shoes that they're pulling out from Fused, and then Return of the Swarm. And then they have the pink eyes going with the green eyes, and yeah, I'm annoyed with that.
Multicolored eyes.
Yeah, and I love the Paradox reference at the end when they're at the party thing.
Yeah, because Kevin said the room looked like his place after the party he threw last weekend.
In Paradox.
And then he starts assuming that the Forever Knights threw a party, like...
Nicely done. That's great. And I think we should all start taking notes on the Forever Knights factions. I mean, we've seen, 4 or 5 now? I mean, I don't know what the differences are, but Cyrus is supposed to be one of the good Forever Knights. I don't know what that means, but...
Yeah, good Forever Knight.
Good Forever Knight.
That's kind of like
Careful Ben
from Busy Box.
Yeah.
That episode.
Anyways, ways to improve the episode.
More fight scenes.
No. I mean, there's only one big one and 2 little ones, but, I mean, I'm fine with blowing them off.
Yeah, because you don't like fight scenes.
No, I don't. And then, okay, I'm worried about at the end, the green eyes. It's like the pink eyes, but not. And
again, must I mention again, multicolored eyes.
Yeah, what happened to the pink eyes? They just dropped it. And then, yeah, where did the pink eyes go?
Yeah. My problem with the Lacubra is, like, what if he escapes again?
What does that... It's still affecting Winston, right? So what happens to Gwen?
And, like, the rest of the people, though, too.
Yeah, but...
Not only Gwen, but the rest of the people.
Maybe he's just got a special connection to Winston or something.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he's George's, like, nephew or distant grandson. I don't know.
Either way, this will definitely get back into the series later somehow.
Unless they drop it like they did the pink eyes.
You're really upset about that,
I am. I'm so mad. They just dropped it.
Like, I hate Whiffle.
And I miss all the old aliens. There's more Armadillo and Energy now. I hate them. I miss Swampfire, and I hate him. And then...
Yeah, like, the problem is he always uses the new ones. Like, I miss Brainstorm, and I hated Brainstorm. Like, I did.
And, okay, I'm just going to say, to wrap this up faster, if you want to watch this episode, watch Too Hot to Handle, Be Knighted, a pinch of Paradox, and some Ghost Town, and you'll be fine. It was definitely one of the better episodes of the season, though,
yes.
So watch it.
Yeah. Before this ends, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment so we know whether or not you want to see another review from us. Adios.
Skylark and Kasta signing off.
See ya.